Well, firstly, it's complicated. The first thing that we do is we understand what the consumer wants from anything that we have to offer. Then we understand what is the competition offering, whether the consumer is able to already get what he or she wants from what competition is offering. Then we find out about ourselves, on what our offering is and what's unique about it. Then that is basically finding what we call as a position in the industry or the category. After that, we develop communication to communicate our position to the consumer. After that, we understand the media habits, what is the media mix that the consumer consumes, and we pass that communication through that funnel. And finally, we develop new products that the consumers might latch on to in the future. I think the first one would be assembling a lot of information. Yeah, I think most sound marketing strategy involves taking a lot of external and internal information and then coming up with a decision. More information that you take leads to better decision. I think every marketer, modern or traditional, needs to be having that skill or trait to assimilate a lot of information. I think the second one would be dealing with ambiguity. Once you've assimilated a lot of information, you realize that a lot of information is incomplete or inaccurate, and that gives rise to ambiguity. Dealing with ambiguity and still making the decision is one important skill or trait. And the third one will be prioritizing. Prioritizing what to do and what not to do. Because there is so much that you can do in the field of marketing, sometimes and everything that you do involves time, effort, and money. If you don't prioritize well, you end up spending time, effort, and money at something that doesn't work. So, prioritizing becomes very important. So. Yeah, okay. I think the first one would be building a brand through performance marketing, building a brand digitally through performance marketing. It's fairly overrated. I think that it would be, it possibly is not possible. It's not the only solution to building a brand, but it seems to be the in thing nowadays, so it's possibly overrated. The second one is communication, the brand communication, the brand, the entire communication piece as the know all and end all of marketing. I think that's a very wrong assumption. I don't think that's a know all and end all of marketing. So these two are definitely two things that are either outdated or overrated. The third one possibly is so outdated that I can't remember it. So yeah, those are the two that I have. Well, after the pandemic hit, we could work from the recliner instead of at home, instead of working from the office seat in office, and still prove that sound marketing strategy is sound marketing strategy. So that's one thing that it has happened after the pandemic has hit. We are able to make good strategies sitting at home on a recliner. Yeah, I think I think if you place the company's interests before your own career interests and not the other way around, then you're most likely going to do well for the company and in your career. Yeah, I think that's one very important lesson that I've learned in my career. Place the company's interests, the organization, the business interests before your own career interests, and it should work well for both. I think overabundance of information is one new thing that has been happening and will continue to happen. That and its impact on our own biases that shape our decisions. I think that's this overabundance of information is making decision making tougher. Yeah. So that's one next big thing that we need to deal with as marketers. Well, I swear by alarms. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 2:55 p.m. with the label "Call boss again" because he didn't take my call earlier.
I set your label alarm for 2:55 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, Siri just did that. Yeah, so my life hack is alarms. I just put alarms all the time. It just helps me free up my mind and helps move my decisions to the machine. I think the know your weaknesses. I think embrace them, know them, acknowledge them, embrace them. No one is complete. Neither are you. Neither am I. Nor is anybody else. build a team that complements your weakness, complements your strengths, so that as an organization, a marketing organization, you're more complete. Let's highlight the good work that we've done. I think that's the worst advice that we should focus on doing the good work, and highlighting it take a back seat. Thank you.